And welcome back, and say hello to a local chef that we are so excited to cook with today. This is Perry Fong of King's Asian Chef, right up here on North Glenstone. Perry, welcome.
Welcome.
Good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
It's very nice to have him on the show today.
Yes.
You are going to prepare a couple of dishes for us today here on Ozarks Live. First of all, what are you starting with? You're starting with sesame chicken?
Yeah, sesame chicken. Yes.
I was hoping you'd say that.
That's a favorite.
Yeah.
I also want to make, you've won several awards as far as cashew.
The cashew craze.
Yeah, the cashew craze, yeah.
You've got a couple of them that, folks can see there.
Yes.
Yes, for sweet and sour, you've won first place. And you also won People's Choice Award, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
Very nice.
We appreciate them, yes.
You all are very, very good at what you
Thank
do.
you so
I'm going to
much.
let you get started cooking.
Okay.
Because you have some stuff that you're going to show us. So where do you start here?
Well, first of all, you got to have good chicken, right? So we usually use chicken tenders here.
Okay.
So, and just a little tidbits, whenever you cut chicken, you always want to curl your finger and use your knuckle, So you cut like that, and so cut them so that way you won't cut finger. We don't want sesame fingers, right? We want sesame chicken.
Yes, we do. Oh, yeah, good point.
Very true. And usually a chef's knife is very sharp.
Very sharp,
You don't want to get a finger in the way.
Yes.
Right. So you like these nice chicken tenders, because a lot of times we go to, to buy chicken to make something at home. You're a fan of the tenders, though.
Oh, yes.
When you put it in a dish. Okay, good to
Always.
remember.
That's what we use.
Really?
In our restaurant, yeah. And so Asian food, a lot of times we marinate the food. So I put some, this is sugar. And I won't put sugar to marinate. I probably put some, this is a granulated chicken mix, and then some salt, and then I have some peppers back here.
Very flavorful.
Yeah, just a little bit of that. And so get a little touch of that. And then, now for marinating, if you want it a little bit more softer, you can put a little bit of baking powder. But
baking powder.
You can put that, yeah.
Okay.
So it gives you a little bit of fluffy feel.
Sure.
Lots of people won't tell you.
So
but
that's what's going to make it nice and plump, help it keep
it will,
nice and...
yeah, it will. It'll make it a little
Good
bit
tip.
softer and a little bit puffier.
Okay.
In a way, like
Baking
bread,
powder.
So, but don't put too much because it changes the flavor sometimes.
Okay.
And so now, once we get it in there, then we put some flour.
And you do all of this fresh in the restaurant?
Every day. We bread chicken,
so
fried chicken every day. Now, one of the key though, I feel like is the broth. We use chicken with bone and we boil them and get this broth.
So you make your own
making
broth?
your own
we use our
broth,
own
too.
broth every
Okay.
single day. Now, and then you would just a little bit, just thicken it, make it a little bit gluey. Has to be gluey so that you can put your flour on it and bread it and then fry that.
Right.
So here we go. Now we got this.
Okay.
So that's about this consistency that you want. It's kind of a little gluey here.
Well, you said gluey, yeah. Right.
Yeah, so sticky. So now if you want more flour, you can dip this whole thing in the water, and then you bread it twice.
And then you do it
people
twice.
do it twice. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't do it that way.
Right.
All right. So now, because I like chicken, so whenever people buy cashew chicken, I don't want to sell them cashew flour, right?
Yeah, you don't want too much
Good
bread on it.
thinking. No, absolutely. The breading really can make or break it.
It
I
can.
know. So I mean, it's good to have breading because it's crunchy.
Right.
But you don't want to overpower the chicken.
Yes.
Less is more. Less is more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So put enough flour there, and I'll take it back out. So you can put more, but that's probably good enough. So nice and.
Is that about the
toss it
size
on.
of a typical serving right there of one of your dishes? One of your
Yeah, that's
dishes?
about That's
Okay.
That's between the regular and the large size that we have. But
Okay, very good.
Okay, so now we basically right here we're ready to fry that. So what I would do usually, I would take a little piece of onion and I would get this oil to about 350.
Okay.
And so now you probably don't know how hot it is by looking at it. You can use a thermometer. A lot of people have a fryer at home. So, but at work, we usually put it in there. Now, it's not hot enough. Usually, when it's hot enough, you put a piece of onion in there, it bounces right back. So I'm going to wait just a tiny bit.
really?
Good trick. I never heard that.
I mean, it bounced up fairly quickly, but not quick enough for you.
When you're at work, in the commercial kitchen, you don't do stuff. You don't have time to
Right.
You don't have time to wait.
You don't have time to put a
Right.
thermometer, right? So now, so dropping about half an inch, then you know it's about 350, right? So this is not hot enough. So I'm going to wait just a tiny little bit.
So it just has to bounce right
Yeah.
back up. And,
Yeah.
all
So
right.
while we're doing that, let me work on the sauce.
Yeah, okay.
So
Okay.
we have the sesame sauce. Oh, this is going to be important. So again, put a little bit of salt. Now, again, this is the chicken broth. If you can see a little bit tidbit
Oh,
of
you're
chicken
boiling
in
the
there.
broth. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's already boiled. Yeah. And then
So a
a
little
little bit
salt.
of seasoning if you want to put.
Okay.
You don't have to put the granulated chicken mix.
Okay.
Now, sesame chicken is a little bit sweet.
Yes.
So usually it's 7 to 3. So 7 part of sugar, 3 part of vinegar. That's what I do. So kind of
right.
remember that. So
7
I will
3.
put for this, I will put about 3 teaspoons.
Okay.
And then vinegar, it's back here.
So the vinegar helps cut down some of the sweetness, just a little bit.
Yeah, and it gives you a really good taste. It really gives you a really good taste. So I just put a little bit like,
Okay.
Okay,
you know what I mean? So
very good. We got about
73.
30 seconds, so
Okay,
if you can
so-
get the ingredients in there, we will show you the finished product, I think, after the break.
Yeah,
But
okay.
We'll finish it up
I want to
then.
see what else you add to
Now,
get that
couple
good sesame
more.
flavor.
This is a Kikkoman soy sauce.
Okay.
All right. And then we'll put some oyster sauce. All right.
Oh, that's some magic. Yeah.
And just mix it.
That is.
Yeah. Now the key is, since we have 30 seconds, the key about making this sauce is one most important thing is what you use to thicken the sauce. Now I use clear gel. A lot of people use cornstarch. Cornstarch is a lot cheaper, but that's when after you put in the fridge overnight that you get the water on top of the sauce. You can't really use it.
Right.
So the gel, the clear gel, you can buy it somewhere online, locally. I don't know where you can buy it. And
That's the one that does it much better, though.
yes,
Use the clear gel.
so much better. So now you just toss it in like that, and then your sauce will be done in just a moment.
So it acts kind of the same way.
You see, now
that
make
the
sure
cornstarch would, but-
you are stirring it like that. Okay, see how it thickens pretty quickly. And when it thickens it, you can put it all day long, 2 days, 3 days. The sauce will still stay like that with this
Okay.
good
It
consistency.
doesn't separate. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So
All right,
that's
good
how it
stuff. Now it's
goes.
bubbling up. All right, Chef Perry from
Yes.
King's Asian Chef, he's going to keep cooking, and we're going to take a quick break and come back with the finished product of this one. We're going to show you a whole other dish when he comes back, so
Stick
we have
around.
more.
Yeah.